Okay, everyone, if you could take your seats, we'll settle down, we'll get this class going. So, welcome to this new semester of Fitness Professional 101. I'll be your professor. You can call me Professor jbfit.ca. Now, our goal for this course is to help each and every one of you that are fitness enthusiasts, that are passionate about fitness, and help you become professionals in the fitness industry. Now, what would a professional be as opposed to a fitness enthusiast? So basically you've got your enthusiast here who's, got great shape, nice biceps, full energy, good cardio. And over here on the professional side, just like any other profession, we have dollars. So you can be a fitness enthusiast, and you love it, and you love going to the gym, and you love getting new maxes on your bench press, and you love doing your 8-minute mile and achieving that, maybe that highest ever pole vault. That makes you a fitness enthusiast. But a fitness enthusiast does not necessarily mean you're a professional making money. So our goal is to take your love for fitness and connect it to dollars that come from having a profession in the fitness industry. And as we've just said, fitness does not equal dollars. Fitness plus profession is how you get to the dollars. So today we're going to take one approach at identifying opportunities and how you go about becoming a professional and earning an income in the fitness industry. So what we're going to do today is we're going to look at a magic quadrant. So this is a square, and within that square we're going to segment it into 4 areas, 4 quadrants. So our goal here is to figure out how do we make a living as a professional in the fitness industry using the magic quadrant as our source for income opportunity. So ideally, this is our magic quadrant, and this, not so much. So how are we going to determine revenue opportunities, opportunities to earn income in the fitness industry that meet our goals of being in the magic quadrant? Well, we're going to use a scale. So on one side of our scale, we're going to look at how much we have to invest to return the income. So on this scale, we're going to use investment. Investment can be dollars and time. So your actual hours that you work to result in that income. And what we're going to say is that we want to have the least amount of investment to get the most amount of return. So what we're going to say is 0 investment is the best. That should bring us up into this top half. Whereas 100 is the worst, and that's going to bring us down here into the not so much quadrant. So we're going to use investment as one of our factors. The other factor we're going to have down here is going to be net percentage of return. So what we're going to say is for every dollar or unit of investment, we want to see the highest percentage of return on that investment. And the higher that percentage return, the better it is. So let's put 100 on this side. So ideally, what we're going to do is say that our magic quadrant has the lowest amount of investment and the highest amount of return. Does it make sense? Okay. So one other thing we should put on here is that anything below here, I'm doing this in red, is high risk. So why is that high risk? Because you're putting out an investment that if it does not return itself, you are out that investment. So this is your high risk. If it fails, if your idea does not work, you stand to lose the most. On the top end, we'll go green for a risk perspective, because that means I didn't invest much. So if it ends up that I don't get a lot of return or no return, I didn't lose much as a result. So my risk is low. So what you can see is that we basically want to be in a low risk situation with a high net percentage of return. That's how we're going to use our magic quadrant today. So does anyone want to suggest potential income opportunities, investments, where you could see applying your fitness expertise and enthusiasm to generate revenue? Okay. Open a fitness club or gym. Open a fitness club or gym. So, where does that land on here? Well, if I'm going to open a club or gym, I have to buy, own, build a facility. I have to staff it. I have to put equipment in it. I have to maintain the equipment. So I'm going to say that that's a high investment, probably the highest investment you can have. So right now we're at, let's say we're here on open a gym. Now, what about your percentage of return? Typically the gym's percentage of return is not that great. You may see that the dollar of total gross revenues is high, but once you take away all the investment, all the operating costs, all the staff expenses, you'll find the percentage of return is actually quite low. So I'm going to say that's your highest investment and you're fairly low on your net percentage of return. So we're going to put here a gym. Great. Any other suggestions? Become a manufacturer of a supplement line. All right. So you're going to start your own supplement company. You're going to brand it and label it. It's going to be your brand. You're going to put that out on the market. You're going to distribute it to stores, so forth. So what does that entail? Well, from an investment perspective, again, that's pretty high cost. There's a lot of manufacturing costs involved, facilities, packaging, licensing, because now you're into food and drug. So I would say you're probably not as high an initial investment as a gym. Your ongoing expenses may be recurring. I would say your return is probably very close to the same. So not quite as big an investment, because you don't have to put in the hours at the gym and maybe instruct people, walk them around, show them facilities. You just have to make sure your plant's up and running. So we're going to do supplement brand. So two ideas, and look, they're both very high risk, they're both high investment, and their margin of net return isn't that great. So any other ideas? Where are we? How come we're not in this quadrant yet? What do we got out there that we could use? How about, yeah, good idea. So we're going to open a store, and we're not going to manufacture, we're not going to have a facility, we're not going to have 50 employees that have to operate equipment and maybe work shift work. We're going to open a store, and we're going to sell the stuff that someone's made over here. So let's do that over here, because you know what? You still have an investment, not quite as big as a gym or a manufacturing facility, but it's still fairly significant. So we're going to keep it down here, probably in this area. But now you're selling someone else's product. So now you're selling someone else's product. My thoughts on selling someone else's product is that person is getting a margin. Then there's a cost to get the product into your facility, your store. You've got a store to stock. You've got an investment up front in stock. And you now have to sell to a very cost-conscious market who's saying, I can get that online, I can get it in bulk, I can buy direct from. And so your margins on resale are not that great. So we're going to put here brick and mortar store. And of course, this is for, it's going to be supplements, fitness related, or it's going to be fitness equipment, or apparel. Really, it could be all three, it could be one of the three. Basically, you know, that's your fitness product that you can sell in a brick and mortar store. So brick and mortar being traditional business, you have a facility, people pull up, you have to be open certain hours. So here we go. We've got a supplement brand, we've got a gym. Both of those are in our not so nice quadrant. You know, this is the one I put red. And then we look at a brick and mortar store where we're actually distributing for maybe one of these manufacturers of supplements, or a manufacturer of fitness equipment, or a manufacturer of apparel. So they're coming over here. So still a very high investment, upfront cost to get in the door, and an ongoing cost of facilities, employees, insurance, so on and so forth. Any other ideas? Well, how come we're not up here yet? Okay, personal training. So personal training, you don't have to invest a lot of money up front. That's good. So that's already put us here. Personal training, low investment of dollars. But for every dollar you make, you're putting in an hour of work or an incremental unit of time. So basically your time is now your money. So when you get into personal training, one-on-one training, whatever the market will sustain, $50 an hour, let's say, you've got a finite number of hours that you can make revenue on. So your investment is lower, but your revenue opportunity isn't significant. So I'm going to say right here, personal training. Because the other thing here is that what you find is if you're a personal trainer, you're paying or you're sharing your proceeds with a facility that's given you the location to do that training in. So again, your time is finite, and what you can charge is generally only returned to you at a smaller percentage of what the customer is actually paying. So personal training. E-commerce. So instead of brick and mortar store, we're looking at selling supplements, fitness equipment, and apparel through e-commerce. Okay, e-commerce. Lower investment than these opportunities. Lower investment. Probably around the same as personal training once you factor in that you have to pay the facility or the place that's providing you the location to provide your personal training. So e-commerce is going to land in here as an investment. You don't have to buy inventory up front. You can drop ship or you can purchase as an order is provided to you. So your investment is quite low. Now, no matter how you do the e-commerce, you're competing with a lot more people. You're competing with a lot of discounting because it's lower cost than here. And if you're drop shipping, then the supplier that's drop shipping for you is probably giving you a much lower margin because they're the one doing all the work. You're just facilitating really marketing for them. So your income opportunity versus your investment, you're probably over here. So you've got a pretty good return if you don't invest much and someone else is doing all the work for you. It's just not a lot of dollars when it accumulates. And your cost is about here. So I'm actually going to put e-commerce, e-com, and again, supplements, fitness equipment, apparel. So what's going on here? How come we don't have a magic quadrant? Is that true? No one? Okay. So what's the magic quadrant? So, magic quadrant. 0 or close to 0 investment. 100% or close as possible to 100% return. So, we're on the right track here with e-commerce. So, over here, I'm going to switch to green. This should be green all around for the fitness professional looking to generate income. Over here, we have electronic, web delivered product. Number 1. So, electronic web delivered product. There's no shipping, there's no handling, there's no customs. There's immediate fulfillment because someone will buy it and they will receive the download or access to the website or the web tool or the app that they have just purchased. Electronic web delivered product. As affiliate marketer. What does that mean? That means someone else is going to invest in developing this product. Someone else is going to host this product. Someone else is going to pay anything that comes as a cost to this product. All you're going to do is market the product. And then once you market it successfully, you push the sale to the supplier. The supplier fulfills, the supplier takes payment, the supplier provides you a commission. That is the magic quadrant for the fitness professional. Any examples out there? I've got one. So, electronic, web delivered products as an affiliate fitness professional. Here we go. 7-minute workout. 7-minute workout. So 7-minute workout is an electronic product. It's hosted on the web. It's immediately fulfilled to the customer as soon as they purchase. The vendor, manufacturer, supplier, creator does all the transactions, handles all the money as far as receiving payment, following up on overdue payments, all that stuff. Staffs the developers, takes care of the quality assurance. And then what do? 7-minute workout gives you 100% commission on your direct sales. 100% commission on your direct sales. That puts you here, doesn't it? 100% net percent return. 0 investment. So what does 0 investment mean? Okay, so what I have to do to be totally fair to everyone else on this quadrant is I have to put it here. Right there. So your investment as a fitness professional is you own the product, you own 7-minute workout yourself. So you own 7-minute workout for $49 subscription per year. So for $49, You own the product. And then for $24 a month, you are an affiliate marketer of that product. So your investment is $49 up front and $24 a month. My approach to that was to give up Tim Hortons coffee, and I saved $24 a month from not drinking coffee, which, if you put cream and sweetener like I do, is an unhealthy habit to have anyways. So I gave that up. I feel a lot better, and I'm now a reseller with the money that I used to spend on Tim Hortons coffee, which wasn't good for me. So again, here we go. Fitness professional. You love fitness, but you want it to be a profession, and in order to do that, you have to make money. What is a magic quadrant? The magic quadrant says the best product for the fitness professional is going to be the product, that revenue opportunity, with the least investment and the highest net percentage return. And through this course today, we've identified a number of revenue opportunities for fitness professionals. But what we found is there's only one of all the ideas that actually fits into the magic quadrant. So, lesson for today, magic quadrant. We'll see you tomorrow, and we will continue down our path to become fitness professionals. Thanks for your time.